Today on RUTV, newsman Ian keeps us informed with current events.
And later, we explore an obscure course that helps RUHS students navigate their future.
So don't look away, because it all starts right now on RUTV.
What it do, RU? It's a great day in the South Bay. Today is Thursday, March 9th. I'm Maiden Sang.
And I'm Elijah Hughes.
It is often said that the purpose of school is to prepare students for the real world. Wouldn't you agree, Eli?
Absolutely. Here, RUHS has a class on campus that makes your off-campus job be eligible as an elective grade. Let's find out more. Here's Coach Matt Ballard, who also acts as manager of work experience.
My name is Mina Chepnik, and today we're going to look at the work experience class here at RUHS. Let's go talk to the supervisor.
The work experience class is a class that allows students to get credit for the hours they spend working, but it's a no-meet class, so we do 7th period.
Besides the actual work students do at their jobs, there are Schoology discussions and other online activities that teach money management.
We talk about labor laws and tipping and gratuity. We talk about little things like that might help them, the safety plans that go on in different workforces, things like that might help.
Some of our students work at establishments like Trader Joe's, Nectar Juice Bar, or even as a lifeguard here at RUHS. All of the students choose what hours they work and how often. Let's hear from a student that works at our local Wendy's.
I wouldn't say that work necessarily interferes with my schoolwork. It takes a lot of time out of my week, but I find that I just had a lot of free time, so that's why I got a job. What I've learned from having a job in high school is I really have to hold myself accountable, and I have a time and place to be, and it's really a good life skill to learn for your future.
The work experience class is available to all juniors and seniors to take. If you already have the job, you've already done 90% of the work. I'm Mina Chepnik. Back to you in the studio.
Wow! Our RUHS students do a lot outside the classroom, which is something our student athletes can sure relate to. With that being said, let's swing over to sports.
Welcome back to RUTV Sports. I'm Isla Rogers.
And I'm Nathan Robertson.
Boys lacrosse played Culver City last Wednesday in an easy win 17-3. 2 days later, they were back in action against Harvard Westlake in a much closer game. The score was tied throughout most of the game, and they were forced to go to sudden death in overtime. In overtime, junior Colin Kelly came up huge, scoring an electric goal to secure them the win for 7-6.
Girls lacrosse played in a tournament this weekend, going 3-0, with big wins over Village Christian 7-2, Marlborough 6-5, and University 14-2. In the game against Marlborough, goalie Carly Scalero was awarded Player of the Game for making 8 saves to keep her team in a very tight game.
Our track team showed up in the Mustang Roundup at Trabuco Hills High School this past Saturday. Senior Jet Collins, who ran first in his heat with a big PR of 11:13, junior Lila Fidio placed first in the girls' 1600 meter race, also with a PR of 5:11, and sophomore Adam Divinity finishing with an outstanding finish in his 800 meter race, winning with a huge PR of 1:57.
Redondo is hosting the Nike Invitational Meet this Friday and Saturday. There will be over 50 schools from across the state competing, so make sure to show up and cheer on our Seahawks.
Last Friday, baseball faced San Pedro. Senior Matthew Hammond went 2-4 at the plate, and junior Cooper Quigg went 1-1. Unfortunately, they ended losing 5-3, ending a 3-game winning streak. Their next home game is Friday against Culver, so come and show some support.
Softball played 2 great games last week, starting off strong with a 10-6 win over our rival Miracosta. Junior Daisy Baker had an amazing game, hitting 4 RBIs and scoring 2 points. On Sunday, they came back with another win against Culver City for a final score of 8-0. Their next game is tomorrow night, so make sure to show up and support our girls.
Last Saturday, girls basketball defeated Oak Park 57-49 in the semifinal matchup for state at home. Junior Ella Zimmerman had an outstanding 20 points contributed, and Brianna Boyd was right behind with 19 points. They sadly lost Tuesday night in the D3 Regional State Finals 39-60 to Los Osos High School. Congratulations to our girls on an amazing season.
Swim competed in the South Bay Invitational last week. Congratulations to our girls who broke the team record in the 200 medley relay. Farrah Bowles also got a new team record in the 100 breast with a time of 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Our rugby team finished 6th place in the weekend's championship tournament, unfortunately ending their season and coming just short of their goal.
Great job to all of our athletes, and we'll see you next week.
And go Seahawks!
Thanks to Isla and Nathan, and congrats to our girls basketball team for their amazing season. Now let's pass it on over from sports to current events, hosted by our very own newsman Ian.
Thanks, Elijah. Last week, 4 United States citizens were kidnapped by gunmen in Mexico, and investigators believe they were mistaken for Haitian drug smugglers. The Americans traveled to the border between Texas and Mexico to the city of Matamoros for medical procedures. On Tuesday, Shaid Woodward and Zindel Brown, 2 of the 4 kidnapped, were found dead. Latavia McGee and Eric Williams survived the ordeal, though Williams was shot twice in one leg and once in the other. They were taken to a Texas hospital for treatment and observation. About a month ago, a Norfolk Southern Railway train carrying about 20 cars of hazardous materials derailed in Ohio, causing health and safety concerns for nearby residents of East Palestine, Ohio. Just a month later, another Norfolk Southern train in Ohio has been derailed. 28 cars slid diagonally across the track, though thankfully no one was injured. Being the second major derailment in the past month for Norfolk Southern Rail Line, questions have been raised about the environmental and public health. On a more positive note, Dave Grohl from the band Foo Fighters spent over 24 hours preparing and barbecuing for hundreds of people experiencing homelessness at shelters in Los Angeles. He had brisket, pork butt, ribs, and more to Hope the Mission's Tribeca Center, located at Northridge, California. Through hail, rain, and all wind, Grohl took turns with his fellow barbecuers smoking meat overnight. And to end off current events, we'd like to wish everyone a happy Women's History Month. For the entire month of March, the nation is recognizing the achievements of all women. The goal is to empower the next generation of girls around the nation with courage, self-esteem, and willpower to walk in their ancestors' footsteps. That was Current Events. I'm Ian Lee. Back to you guys.
Thank you for the updates, Ian. Now on to some school and community news. On April 19th, the South Bay Workforce Investment Board will be hosting a Blueprint for Workplace Youth and Young Adult Job Fair at El Camino College.
And for the seniors, tickets for Grad Night at California Adventure are still on sale for $190, but they're $180 if you have a senior sticker. Make sure to buy your tickets at the same time as your friends so you can all get on the same bus to Disneyland. Sales end on the 17th.
The CSF Honor Roll registration window will be open until Monday. Students who qualify and want to join need to fill out an application, which is available on the Google Classroom page or in room 706. Also, attach your fall report card to get it stamped in room 706 at lunch. Students will then take the stamped application to the ASB Finance Office along with $5 to complete their registration.
And our friends at the High Tide are coming out with a magazine. It's called The Low Tide. All Redondo students are invited to share their art, writing, and perspectives via poetry, short stories, photography, collages, and more.
If you or someone you know may be interested in submitting work to be featured, fill out the form found in your email. Submissions close Thursday, March 24th at midnight. If you have any questions, please email katarinaB0575@my.rbusd.org. The High Tide is beyond excited to see what you submit.
On another note, RUTV applications are due March 19th. That's coming up soon. The application can be found on our website and our Instagram.
Students interested also need to have a teacher fill out the teacher recommendation form, so don't wait until the last minute. Well, Seahawks, that's all for this week's broadcast. I'm Aiden Sang.
And I'm Elijah Hughes. And one last quick reminder, daylight savings time is going into effect early Sunday morning. The clocks are going to spring forward by 1 hour, so enjoy the extra sunlight, have an amazing 3-day weekend, stay classy, and remember to keep on soaring, Seahawks!